So good. This is a stitcher.
I'm running around like a headless chook.
We good? No, bruh.
Gonna answer a couple of questions for the crew today. It's been a bit of insight on froth core, and people want to know what's up, so I'm here to answer all your questions.
Righto, like I said, down here at Wahoo's at Burleigh, answering a couple of the questions that you guys have got for me from the froth core edit. Got a couple of pages, it's all good. First question, what goes through your mind when going downhill? It's fun, it's stoked, it's all the good things. When are you bringing those old balls back to Canada? Right, there ain't no grey on my balls. Hopefully be coming back to Canada in summer 2017 for Giants Head Freeride. Where the hell is Philip Lemire? Mate, last I heard Philip was riding on a magic carpet ride in India. What is the steepest hill you have ever bombed? Steep and steep. Like, there's a steep hill where I grew up skating just over the road here in Burleigh, and it's like 25%, so I'd say it's pretty steep. And then other than that, like the access road at Cypress Mountain, you know, when I first got to skate that back in 2009, 2008, like it was pretty steep, it was daunting. How did you first try to slide on your board, and were you scared to do it? I first tried to slide on my board by turning and putting my hand down, just because I'd seen other people do it like that, you know? It was sort of like just turning on the face of a wave. You put your hand down, you drag it, and you like get right around the apex. And yeah, it was a new thing, and yeah, it was scary because the early guys were teaching me, and yeah, they had a lot of bark off. You know, their clothes were ripped, they had road rash all over the skin. You know, you just got to try these things. Where the hell is Philip Lemire? Well, that one's been answered. When did you start riding, and were you naturally good or start bad? 7 or 8 years old, and nah, I wasn't good. Teenage years, I was surfing a lot. A longboard was my mode of transport to get me to and from the beach. So how do you make a living skating? It's taken a lot of hard work, a lot of sacrifice, and a lot of dedication, man. It's not easy. Favorite wheels? Probably going to be a little bit biased, but I like to go with the flow on the Yates Pro. Dog hog, bruh. How old were you when you started racing? Maybe 20. What boards do you use for the Skate and Explore videos? Go-to board for any single trip is the dinghy. You cannot do a trip without the dinghy. It does it all. Of late, the go-to board has been Billy Miner's Ostion. Before then, it was the Canyon Arrow. I really love the Canyon Arrow. It was a simple concave, simple platform, simple design. Before then, I think it was the Top Speed. Where is the sickest place you've been for a skate trip? China's got a lot on offer. It's so culturally diverse. The US is massive. I couldn't even begin to touch on some of the spots that I haven't skated in the US. Like Canada is like my second home, so obviously like I know a lot of the places and the hot spots in Canada. Philippines, man, is super chill. It's like island vibe. I'd say that like the Philippines was. Oh, thank you very much. I literally just ordered my food like 5 minutes ago, and they've doctored it up. We'll eat and we'll get back to that one. What's the toughest race you've been in? This could go either way. They're all tough. You know, the level of riding has gone from good to like real good. As far as technical, I'd have to say Kozakov. It's probably one of the most technical courses I've raced. That first kink is gnarly. How many times a day does someone ask where you're from? Well, you're the first today, mate. Not often. What's it like being sponsored for the Landyachtz? Mate, it's an epic crew. It's a big family vibe, you know? It's sick. Like, I cannot even think about, like, it's just rad. I just spat on the lens. What is your favourite memory relating to travelling with a skateboard? You rock out there and you're travelling on these Skate and Explore missions, trying to find terrain that's relatively uncharted. Needless to say, the communities in these areas haven't even seen a skateboard, let alone, you know, what you do on a skateboard. So when we rock into these sort of communities and the locals come out and see what we're doing on the skateboard, they're just all getting rad, they're just stoking out. If you could change one thing to do with your skating career, what would it be? Avoid political bullshit. Just get out and skate. have fun. What do you think was the influencing factor that hooked you into the downhill scene? I think for me it was the surfing factor. You know, all these guys surfed and they skated and they took their surfing to their skateboarding. So that's what I wanted to do. You know, I surfed and I skated, but not to the same level. So I wanted to emulate what they were doing. Where did it all start and who was there with you to guide you to become the best skater you could have been at the time? Since like 2000, 1999, 2000. It's all happening here in Burleigh. The OG crew, early skateboards, they took me under their wing, they showed me the ropes, they taught me everything, they provided me with a platform that I couldn't resist. None more than Jeremy Rogers and Stephen Datto. I owe a lot to those two OGs. In the early days, what was your first setup, first hill, and first tricks? First setup, there was a deck by early skateboards called the Mini Mondo. I want to say I had Invader 186s and Kryptonic. Side set, maybe Route 66 or something like that. They were epic. Nonetheless, like it got me on the hill. It was all here in Burleigh, like I said, just over the way there. You know, that's where all the boys were doing these slides. So that's where I picked it up. First tricks, it was all just your basic like Coleman variations, your pendies, your grabs. Did a little bit of hard wheel sliding back in the day. It was good time. First race, and how did you go? I'd have to say that was the Bangalore Billy Cart Derby in 2002, and I got third. It was a slalom race. What are some words of advice for the grommets trying to get into the race scene? Mate, like for all you grommies out there, just have fun, mate. Like there's plenty of time for the serious stuff later on. Just get out there and have fun. Okay, this is a long one. The Gold Coast has a lot of
quality hills, whether you want to go fast or get sideways, but I'm sure over your travels you would have found a hill that you could call your favourite. Where were you? Who were you with?
And when did you skate it? Giant's Head, 2009, Dylan Stevens, the Prince. You taught me a lot, that fella. Alright, sweet, we're on the last page. Whilst travelling, what has been your favourite race and free ride and why? I'll categorise it into race and free ride. Bathurst, for the fact that it's just like blind bombing. It's so thrilling. You don't know where you're going. You think it's a lot faster than what it is. It's just really, really rad. Danger Bay is the oldest race in the world. It is the best race in the world. It is the most fun that you'll have at a race in the world. Anyone can skate this race, and it's just a 3-day festival. It circulates around the race, but it's much more than the race. If there's one race that anyone should get to, it's Danger Bay. Free rides, Giant's Head free ride. It's the best road in the world as far as I'm concerned. You skate any way you want. You stand up, hands down, fast mobbing, you're chilling. Skate it on a dinghy, skate it on a triple beam, skate it with dog hogs, skate it with traces, whatever. It's rad. Beat the Bastard, Mount Stewart, Townsville, Australia. Really fast, really dangerous. It's a canyon and there's a gorge on one side, so if you come off, you're falling down a hole. Funds go towards helping cancer, like cancer research. And then the Maryhill free ride, like all of my mates on that one road, like at one time. You're doing pack runs like 20 and 30, high five, and you know, maybe the slide beer on the way down. Like, mate, that's 4 times a year. Like, you'd be mad if you missed it. Final question, how long has frothcore been developed? Well, I don't know whether it's been developed, but it sort of just originated from Skate and Explore trip, the Asian invasion. I don't know whether we were in Taiwan or South Korea, but Kyle Martin, he's a legend, man. Love that guy. Miss him. Yeah, I'm running around like a headless chook, man, like just like bouncing off the walls, off my head, like a grommet, you know, and he's just like, oh, Yates, oh, grommet, man, gromcore. And he's like, hold on a sec. He pulled himself up and he's like, can't go calling you a grommet, like, you're far from a grommet, you're not gromcore. And then just dropped it, frothcore, and that's where it stuck. Like in Asia, frothcore was born. Kyle Martin. All right, so that's a wrap. Thanks all for getting and reaching out to me. I hope I've answered all your questions. You know, if there's anything ever that you want to ask anytime from now on, just hit me up, man. Yate Dog or Adam Yates, Instagram, Facebook, or just like message Landyachtz Longboards and they'll send it across to me, man. Sweet. So good. Alright, I might just have a little